Guys, welcome to MoBileMaThS with Gamchira. Today I want to look at addition in fractions in Algebra 5. Okay, so here I've got these fractions which I'm adding together. So when we are adding fractions like this together, what we do, we have to have lowest common multiple on these denominators. Okay, so the lowest common multiple that I can have is 6, where 2 and 3 can go into, and I can have my A and my B and my C. Okay, so this is my lowest common multiple of my denominator. Okay, because if I have 2AB going there, it can go. 3BC into this one, it can go. So that's our lowest common multiple denominator there. Now we rewrite our equation and have it as, we'll have it as, let's rewrite it. We'll have it as 3. We have it as 3 over 2AB plus 4 over 3BC. Okay, so using our lowest common denominator there, we'll have our 6A. Okay, let me write it a little bit down. We have 6ABC. That's our LCM. So what we do, we'll multiply it on the first item, where we can multiply and have we'll multiply here on the first item with 6ABC by this one, and we also multiply 6ABC by this one. Okay, such that I'll have my 2AB into 6ABC. I'll have 3C multiplying by C, 3 there, so I have 3C times 3 plus, for this one, 3ABC can go into 2, and we have 2A there, so I have got 4 times 2A there. That's how we do it. Okay, so let's simplify. We have 6C plus 8A over 6ABC. So this is how we add up these two fractions. Let's have another question. Okay, here it's more similar, but what we have here, we've got a 3, which is a whole number. We can rewrite it as 3 over 1. It's one and the same thing, plus 2B over A minus B. Okay, it's one and the same thing. So this, I can have my common lowest common denominator there, where I can find the lowest common multiple of these two. I have A minus B. Okay, so I'm going to multiply the first item, A minus B, by 3. Okay, then plus, if I multiply here by A, if I multiply here by A minus B, this will cancel off with this one, so I'll remain with a 2B there. So I'll have 2B there. Okay, now let's simplify and remove brackets. I'll end up having 3A minus 3B plus 2B over A minus B. Okay, now the B's, I can add them together, and I can have 3A minus B over A minus B. Okay, and I cannot simplify over F, simplify this one. This is the answer. Let's have another question. Okay, here I've got two different denominators, but they've got a common factor here. So my lowest common multiple is going to be this one. Okay, so I'll have my denominator as m minus n squared. Okay, this is my denominator then, and if I multiply on all the items by m minus n squared, on the first item, I'll have this m cancelling off with the 1m, and I'll remain with m minus n by 3. Plus, on the second one, this whole thing is going to cancel off with that one, so I'll remain with m plus 3n. Okay, so let's simplify that. We'll have 3m minus 3n plus m plus 3n over m minus n squared. Okay, let's take out the m's together and the n's together, so I can have my 3m plus m minus 3n plus 3n over m minus n squared. Okay, simplifying, I will get 4m, this one will have a 0, over m minus n squared. So this is the final solution there. Okay, let's go on and have another example. Okay, here I've got two different. So for my denominator, when we are adding such a number like this one, my denominator simply becomes the two multiples of this, a plus 1, a plus 2. Okay, then when I do my multiplication, my multiplication, I'm going to multiply each item on the numerator there by a plus 1, a plus 2, here a plus 1, a plus 2. Okay, the same way. So such that when I have something like that, I can divide this one, can cancel off with this one, and I'll remain with a plus 2 multiplying a, plus on the second one a, and this one will cancel off with that one, and I'll have my 3 by a plus 1. Okay, like that. So that's how you'll be doing these questions. Let's simplify. Removing the brackets, I have a squared plus 2a plus 3a plus 1. Okay, over a plus 1, a plus 2. Okay, like that. Let's simplify the numerator there. I can have numerator can have a squared plus 5a plus 1 over a plus 1, a plus 2. Okay, so we can either leave it like this because we have added, or else we can try to see if we have got factors for a squared. For this one, do we have factors for a squared plus 5a plus 1? Let me see. I don't think we have. So this becomes our final answer there. Okay, let's see if we have another question. Oh, that was our last question. Otherwise, guys, let's meet in MoBileMaThS Algebra 6. Bye-bye.